Hi, I'm Annie Fontaine, and today the tip of the day is about understanding your feelings in a simple way. Have you ever been in a stressful situation, seen a powerful movie, or read a sad or inspiring book? I can guarantee you haven't, because each one of those qualities, stress and power and sadness and inspiration, is inside you in actual fact. It's not part of the event or the object to which you're attributing it to. You're the one experiencing the stress and the power and the sadness and the inspiration. You're the one dreaming them in your own mind. But let's look at this in another way. Do you think your life would be better if your circumstances were different? You know, most people say, well, of course it would. But how then to explain the almost random distribution of happiness amongst your peer group? Do you know that people who seem to have it all, there are people who seem to have it all, but it never seems enough? Or people who never seem to be able to catch a break, but they always seem to find time to stop and smell the roses? Why do some children turn up their noses at the latest toy? While others can play contently for hours with the box. So, on the whole, when I first point this out to people, they seem to get it. They see that their thinking has something to do with why they experience things in a particular way. It's how they're thinking about it in that way that it creates that feeling. But, when push comes to shove, pretty much everyone has exceptions to the rule. Things in their life that look as though they are inherently painful, stressful, scary, sad. We all have that. Wouldn't anybody get upset, when they fail a driving test, for example? Or if they were to lose a big game, get dumped or cheated on? We'd all be upset, wouldn't we? So aren't some things naturally stressful? Like being diagnosed with an illness or lack of money. And that's one we all worry about usually, isn't it? Money, you'd think most people would think about that. Well, actually, no. Not everybody reacts in the same way. Some people genuinely thrive in situations that look difficult and really overwhelming to other people. And while it may be normal to feel insecure, on the first day of school or a new job, or sad when your football team loses, normal is often a long way from natural. So every feeling you experience is the shadow of a thought. It's not a reflection of the world around you. You're living in the feeling of your thinking, not the feeling of your circumstances. The more clearly you see that you're always feeling your thinking and not the world, the easier it is to simply feel your feelings without adding in a story about why you're feeling them and how long they're going to last. And the gift of that insight is that you stop needing to change the world in order to change how you feel. My circumstances, they don't have the power to make me feel a certain way. They don't even have the power to make me feel or think about them at all. And whilst I can't control my thoughts and nobody else can, they don't control me either. Try not to let your thoughts control you either. Think of them as clouds floating by. We have so many thoughts, but we don't need to react to every single thought that we have. And that is the tip of today. Thank you. See you next time.